Hello, my name is Michael Greer. I'm a planning student in Professor Bond's Introduction to Urban Planning and Development class in the fall 2018 semester. I am coming to you from this vacant lot at 1110 North Woodward Ave. It is currently 5:15 on December 16, 2018. The reason I am talking to you today is because there is currently a serious issue with the amount of homeless people throughout the Frenchtown community. These homeless people are subject to many dangers and require assistance to ensure their safety. This is why I would like to implement my planning project titled Homeless Shelter in Frenchtown. This shelter will provide these homeless people with food, shelter, and guidance so that they can stay off the streets. This project brings many benefits to the homeless people, but may also have potential concerns that interfere with the community. The main benefit is that it will be getting many of these homeless people off the streets. It will provide them with a full-time safe zone where they can seek refuge. With winter approaching, these homeless people will be subject to extremely cold temperatures, which could be dangerous for their health. This shelter will also allow them to stay safe during the winter time. Although this shelter will be the most beneficial during the winter, this shelter will be open year-round and provide services to whoever needs them. Another benefit is that this shelter will provide guidance for these homeless people. It will encourage them to get back on the right path and move towards a more stable lifestyle. While this project is very beneficial for the homeless people, it also has potential concerns for the community. A potential concern is that the residents around this location may not enjoy having this homeless shelter so close to their house. There will be homeless people walking in and out of this shelter regularly and may interfere with the surrounding residents' lifestyles. Also, this shelter may depreciate the value of the surrounding lots. If one of these residents are trying to sell their house, it may be difficult to find a buyer who doesn't mind living next to a homeless shelter. Although these potential concerns may be problematic for the surrounding residents, I believe that the benefits outweigh the concerns. Homeless shelters is a very effective way to benefit the lives of homeless people. There's a homeless shelter in Troy, New York named Joseph's House and Shelter. This shelter is very similar to mine because they provide food, shelter, and guidance. Joseph's House and Shelter has reshaped the lives of many homeless people exactly how mine would if it were to be accepted. Joseph's House and Shelter worked well in New York because it provided all the necessities for homeless people. My project builds off that by including all of those necessities, but also being located where poverty is very high. My project will be in the center of where most of the homeless people are so that it will be easily accessible to them. All in all, this vacant lot at 1110 North Woodward Ave would be a perfect location for a homeless shelter. One of the main issues in Tallahassee are the amount of homeless people. This location is in the center of Frenchtown, which would make it easily accessible for the homeless. This shelter would provide food, shelter, and guidance for whoever needs assistance. My project would benefit the community by getting homeless people off the streets and influencing them to move towards a more stable lifestyle. The only potential concern is that the surrounding residents may not enjoy the homeless shelter and it may depreciate their property. However, I believe that the benefits outweigh the concerns. Homeless shelters have been extremely successful in other states and would be equally beneficial here in Frenchtown. The safety of homeless people is a major concern for Tallahassee, which is why it is a necessity for a homeless shelter here in Frenchtown. Thank you, and please refer to my poster if you would like learn any more about my project.